Hello there, Diva. Kathy Hamilton here, empowerment expert, founder of HappyTappyGirl.com, home of Diva Nation. And in Diva Nation, we've been discussing law of attraction, and in specifically to having to think positively. And I think with law of attraction, it can put some pressure on you. If you even have a negative thought, a negative feeling whatsoever, you automatically can go into a panic and think, oh my God, now I'm just going to bring more negative to me. And I'm here to tell you that's not really how it works. And I think part of the misconception with law of attraction, in that when you're thinking positively and you are focusing on what you want, and that's very, very important. One of my 5 key principles is allowing yourself to feel the magic of possibility. And you do need to focus on what you want. At the same time, when you do have feelings of negativity coming up, you can't ignore them. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. So what ends up happening is all of your energy is going into having to change that emotion from the quote unquote negative into a positive one. And it kind of keeps you in this catch-22 situation, because then the more you're feeling that angst or the fear, the anger, the jealousy, just the rage, whatever the heck it is, you kind of go into a panic, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this wrong and I'm never going to get what I want. Or all I'm doing is thinking of all the right things and I'm not allowing myself to even think of anything negative. As soon as I think of something negative, I automatically switch it. I do the reframe and it's not working. I'm still not getting what I want. It's just because when our subconscious knows, okay, if we're running anger in the background, even if you've tried to hide it away and you can be outwardly happy and you can be genuinely happy and still have this anger kind of going on in the background. But if all you're doing is trying to suppress that anger by making it into something else, it's just not going to work, because anger's really running. Anger's really running and anger's really running. And so it's almost like what you're presenting on the outside isn't matching what's going on the inside. So what we really need to focus on is you can focus on what you want. And it's very, very important to do so. And you can focus on positive things, because sometimes if you don't focus on something that's positive, you can kind of go down that rabbit hole of negativity. And it's sometimes hard to pull yourself out of that. So if you're like finding yourself feeling really, really anxious and you go into the brain spins and then you're thinking about a million things that could be going wrong, the million things that are going wrong, and you're just running that over and over and over again. But at the same time, you're trying to think, okay, but I just want everything to be calm and I want this to happen and that to happen. What you need to do is really just allow yourself to feel. Let yourself want what you want. And like I said, I do that with the whole allowing yourself to feel the magic of possibility. With that will always come with emotions, like negative emotions, some patterns that you've been running in the background, things that lead to my other key principle of allowing yourself to have a fluid identity. And we get attached to all these various things. So let yourself feel, and let yourself feel the emotion for as long as you can. Now, I also understand that sometimes anger, sadness, that deep, hopelessness, it could last for days if you allowed yourself to really just go into it. So I understand sometimes we need to function outside. We've got responsibilities. We need to be working, taking care of family, taking care of ourselves, which is a top priority, self-care and all that stuff. So getting in tune to when you have to just go, okay, I feel angry. I'm going to allow myself to feel angry, but I have to also be able to function while I'm feeling this anger. And it's kind of interesting how you can start to do that. And I've had to do that. And it has gone sometimes for hours where I'm in such a state of rage or such a state of like depression that it is like unbelievable. But as long as you just give that emotion permission to be there, it's amazing how you can actually function while it's actually going on. And you can actually communicate with other people. And as long as you know what's going on, you will not take it out on other people. And especially if you even say, you know what, I've got something going right now and I'm really upset. So just kind of, I'm just doing my thing here. People will respect you for that. And if they don't, it's kind of too bad. It's on them. They can deal with their own emotions. It's really important for you just to be able to process, because when you do that, what ends up happening is your energy automatically shifts into something positive. You will find you cannot stay in one particular emotion forever. You can't stay happy forever. You can't stay sad forever. You can't stay depressed forever. You can't stay angry forever. You just can't. It's impossible. So it's really important to just go with the flow of your emotions. And then automatically, especially when you are feeling and experiencing something negative, you just allow yourself to be present with it and just let it be there, even telling it, okay, like you may be able to go cry in the bathroom or somewhere for a while. Then you may have to say, okay, you know what? I can't keep doing that. I need to get X, Y, Z done. But you're never dismissing the anger. You're never dismissing the feeling, whatever that feeling is. And just allowing it to be present is so, so powerful. And like I said, then it automatically will shift. We just have been so trained that we cannot allow ourselves to feel the negativity. Like being negative at all is bad. And it's not. It's just a normal emotion. Whatever you're feeling, I don't care what type of emotion, whatever you want to classify it as, it's normal. And we all have them. You can't get out of it. Part of the human experience is feelings. So just by allowing yourself to feel that emotion and let it run its course, you're giving that emotion and whatever part of you is traumatized and hurt and upset, some room to breathe. You're honoring it, you're acknowledging it, and then it will automatically shift. So I'm going to do another video here. It'll be like a little part 2, and just talking more specifically about the reframe in general. So stay tuned and I will be back.